When you have different teams, different generations on a project team, the one thing you want to keep in mind is making sure that everybody has consensus on what the process is. And then as you have tasks or solutions for, let's say if you're doing root cause problem solving, then what I found is that people will step up to the task based on their preferences. So you might have someone from, let's say, that's a millennial, they might be comfortable setting up a SharePoint site. Someone that's a baby boomer, they might be comfortable with helping the team to navigate the organizational politics because they've got experience in that, and they might have been with the company a long time. And then there might be someone that just pretty much wants to, maybe they might be more of a Generation X. Well, they can write the procedure, develop the process, and handle all those tasks. So I think the thing to keep in mind is when you work across cross-generationals, realize that people are going to step up to their challenges, but you just have to keep it open to make sure that everybody's on the same page about what the solution is and what the process is.
We have to work our way up the ladder like everyone else did. Like, why would we have to do that? We can just start out and be like not at the top of a company, but we can start our own companies and we can do all these great things and we're going to be heroes, we're going to change the world, and we can really make a difference. It's going to be awesome, let's go. And then we get out into the workforce and we're like, bottom of the totem pole. Like, you know? So it's kind of like a slap in the face, like reality shock that the things that we grew up kind of ingrained in our minds, like you're so great, you're so awesome, you can change the world. Like you can, but you really have to, like, I don't know, it's not as easy as everyone makes it out to be.
They're the expert. I'm a quality assurance manager, so the guy that reports to me is probably in his 60s, and he's been working. One of the key instruments we use in the lab is a gas chromatograph. Well, he's been doing this work with that. He understands the technology for 20 years. So I said, okay, look, you're the GC expert. So what do you think about this? And what's your approach on it? So if you value their opinion, then I might offer some nuances as far as maybe how we might navigate the politics a little bit better. But I do find one thing that's true here is that typically you have to understand that they don't really like conflict.
It's very much in line with what you have here, right?
They don't like conflict, where Generation X is like, well, why not? So, you know, so sometimes he'll say, okay, Keisha, well, let's save the fight for this battle. So, you know, we do kind of go back and forth a little bit, but that's how I respect his opinion. And so I think that and then I'll let him know that based on his expertise, he has my backing. And then there's that trust there. And I think that that's important, is that because once if you're dealing with the baby boomer, if you violate their trust, it's a wrap. You're not going to get it back.
There's a balance too. For a little while, we've never done it that way. I realized that. That's why we're going to try it this way, and to try and kind of bring them together. I mean, I probably have all three generations that you're going to see in a workplace that worked for me at one point or another, and some of these things are true. The messages that motivate specifically caught my eye.
Generation. I've worked for 4 companies, you know, in about as many years. There's no loyalty from the company to people, really, as much as there used to be, but there's definitely a greater tendency to chase things.